A friend in need is friend indeed. Read along for kids. Mom, I Know series. A friend in need is a friend indeed by Navneet. Once upon a time, a deer, a mouse, and a crow lived together in a forest. They were the best of friends. Every morning, the three friends went in search of food. When they returned, they shared their food with each other. The friends then played games all day long. One day, while the deer was looking for food, she found a plant with juicy berries. She gathered the berries, thinking that they would make for a delicious dessert for her friends. As the deer was about to leave, she spotted something in the tall grass. It looks like a rock, thought the deer, but as soon as she went closer, a head popped out of the rock. It's not a rock, it's a tortoise, the deer realized. But the tortoise seemed very sad. The deer asked him, "Why do you look upset? Can I be of some help?" The tortoise replied, "I had escaped from a zoo and come to this forest, but I have no friends here." The deer smiled and said, "Why don't you join my friends and me?" The tortoise was happy. "Oh yes," he said, "I would love to join you all." So the deer led the tortoise to meet the mouse and the crow and told them what had happened. The mouse and the crow happily welcomed the tortoise to their group, and soon the tortoise forgot all about his loneliness. One day, the four friends were playing together. Suddenly, the mouse heard the noise of rustling of leaves. The deer also smelled something unusual. The mouse whispered, "It's a hunter. He's coming for us. Run, friends." Just then, a hunter jumped out of the bushes and leapt towards the deer. But the deer was too fast for the hunter, and she fled away. The crow, too, flew high up into the sky. The mouse darted away into a small hole nearby. The tortoise was slow and could not get away. Terrified, he tried to hide beneath his shell, but the evil hunter had already seen the poor tortoise. The hunter said, "I could not catch the deer, but I am happy to have caught you. Little tortoise, I'll get good money if I sell you off to someone." Hearing this, the tortoise started crying. He did not want to leave the forest. "Oh, please, let me go," the poor tortoise pleaded with the hunter, but the hunter had no mercy. He tied the tortoise up in a net, slung it over his shoulders, and started walking away. The deer, the mouse, and the crow now came out of their hiding places, feeling very worried. They knew they had to help their dear friend anyhow. The three friends started to think of a way to bring the tortoise back. Soon they came up with a wonderful plan. First, the crow flew high up over the forest. Soon he spotted the hunter with the tortoise near the river. The crow flew back to the deer and the mouse and told him what he had seen. The deer knew of a shorter way to reach the place where the hunter was walking to. So she reached there quickly and lay down on the ground, staying very still. The mouse also followed her and hid in a hole nearby. The crow sat on the high branch of a tree. In a while, the three friends saw the hunter coming that way. As the hunter came closer, he spotted the deer lying in the middle of his path. The hunter was delighted. He thought that the deer was dead and so he could take her home easily. The greedy hunter put the net with the tortoise on the ground and went forward to grab the deer. At that moment, the mouse ran out of his hole. He went to the tortoise and nibbled the net away. The mouse whispered something into the ear of the tortoise and ran back into the hole. The tortoise crawled away and entered the river nearby. Soon, he swam away to safety. Now, the crow started crowing loudly. This was a sign to the deer that the tortoise was safe. In an instant, the deer sprang up and vanished into the dense forest. The hunter was taken aback. He had never seen a dead deer coming back to life again. The hunter wondered if he had been dreaming. Tired, he walked back towards where he had left the tortoise. "Let me just take my tortoise and go home now," the hunter said to himself. But when he reached that spot, he was shocked once again. The tortoise had vanished too. The hunter was now scared. He returned home, vowing never to come back to that forest again. The tortoise thanked his friends for saving his life. "What are friends for?" said the mouse and the crow and the deer together. The four friends hugged each other and happily went back home.